I got into the industry in 1973. 44 years ago, if I looked into a crystal ball, I don't think I couldn't imagine sitting in front of a camera talking about all the success that we've had and why we're doing it and why we're on the cutting edge. I remember one of the first things I said to myself, I said, I don't care if I make nothing or if I make $1 million, as long as I could do it with the honesty, integrity, and respect. I believe you are what you eat, so whatever you put in your body is going to have an impact on you. I probably realized the benefit of health foods when I first came out to San Diego. Started working at this co-op in Ocean Beach called Ocean Beach People's Food. I think Jimbo's probably came into my mind when I realized that I wasn't going to be able to live off what I was making at the co-op. I felt like I had my own ideas. I went to New York to visit my family and said this is what I wanted to do, and they said they would do what they could financially to help me out. It was a wild roller coaster ride. I was working probably 100 hours a week, so I was paying myself like 75 cents an hour. I was doing everything that we needed to do in the store. I was in close contact with the customer, hearing what they wanted and how we served them and how we could best serve them. I really wasn't looking to do anything. I could have been satisfied with that one store. I think I felt like I did the first store and I was successful, but maybe I was just lucky. So I wanted to prove that I can do a second store, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons. I mean, the other reason was because I so much believed in what we were doing that I felt like it was a responsibility to, if I could, to create other Jimbos to reach other potential customers. You know, at that time, it wasn't still readily accepted in the public eye. I felt it was part of so much what I believed in, what I was passionate about, that it was important to be able to see if I can reach other people and make it available for other customers to have high quality organic food. Organic, to me, embodies what we're about. The most powerful story I think I ever had was after about a year when I opened my North Park store. There was an elderly gentleman who used to shop in the store, and he would shop almost daily. He said, I just want to let you know, before you opened up, I used to shop at a conventional store. And he said, I did a comparison of how much I spent when I used to shop at the conventional store to how much I spent in the past year shopping in your store. I'm thinking, oh wow, he's going to tell me how much more he spent and what's it going to look like. What he said was, I've never felt better in my life, and I saved more than that on doctor's bills. It stuck with me. You know, I'm going to sell the highest quality organic foods. From every angle I looked at it, it just seemed to point, hey, this is what we should be selling, this is what we should be supporting, and that's where I'm at. It's hard for me to fathom why anybody would be not wanting to allow consumers to know what's in their food. People come to us because they know what our stance is on non-GMOs and how much we care about it. The higher standard is organic, because to be organic, you by definition can't be GMO. We put a policy into place where we said we would not bring in any new products that contain at-risk GMO ingredients unless they were verified by the non-GMO project. It's been talked about enough now that people are aware of it, and that's important. What we found over time, because we made this policy, that our customers became more loyal because they believed in what we were doing, because they felt like, wow, we are really true to our mission, we're walking our talk. I think our mission embodies really virtually everything that we're about. Honesty, integrity, respect are three attributes that I, firmly believe in, and kind of characterizes that Bill of Rights. They're so interconnected. Gosh, our customer, we wouldn't be there without our customers. The feedback that they provide us can only make us better. It's important that we do hear what our customers are saying, and they help guide us into what they want to see, because at the end of the day, the experience that the customer has is paramount to how successful you are. We can be wildly successful, and if we didn't get back to our community, it would be empty in my mind. It's almost like having a value-added component to what we're about. So in giving to these various different charities, being part of these organizations, it really has more meaning to us in the end, because we're really creating a whole different arena in which it's community. In the larger picture, we want to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot, that everybody can contribute, and we can contribute to these organizations in a way that help them survive, be a partner in their growth as they have been to our growth. Staff is really number one, because they're the ones who create the environment, create the culture, create the relationship with our customers. Because some customers come in and they're really in the dark and they want to know, they want to understand, and they want to eat better. And so that's part of the philosophy, that when consumers have questions, they can come to our employees and they will talk about these various different products. Hopefully, I'd like to think that our people who work for us know that we care about them, and that we couldn't be successful without their level of engagement and what they do on a day-to-day basis. The thing that I found most humbling in this whole process of trying to live up to that Bill of Rights, at some point when I realized that we were going to be successful, I didn't have to worry about it, I started spending more and more time making sure that the staff was taken care of, the customers were taken care of, that we were involved in the community and doing it with honesty, integrity, respect. And what I found was the less I focused on the financial component and more on the other things, it was like a miracle. The financial stuff kept on getting better and better. The relationship with the farms is near and dear to my heart. Ordering of produce was the last single operational component that I gave up. It was the hardest thing for me to do. The most important thing I had to pass on wasn't so much how to order, it was how important it was to maintain the relationship with the farmers and to treasure those relationships. Be-Wise, we've been doing business with probably 25 years. I've known Bill for a long time. It's, again, one of those special, unique relationships. They're local, they're a well-known name. You see them in all the natural food stores now. It's like, Be-Wise is in this store too. It's a wonderful feeling to know that you helped get them going by supporting them. All organic produce, it's what we believe in. It's the foundation of what we do. It's the guiding light, so to speak. All that stuff that we sell organically has so much more flavor, and I think people are blown away at times when they taste it and say, gosh, I never knew that a peach tastes like a peach. Unfortunately, not everything is year-round, but there is also something special when it's only there for a limited time. It makes it that much more wonderful to be able to get it for such a short time. You want to say, okay, let me be there when you carry it. Support San Diego came out of a desire to let our customers know how much we really support our local suppliers, starting with our local farmers, but also extending that to other local artisans. A lot of stores talk about organic, talk about local. We've been doing this since we opened our first store in '84, and now that everybody's jumping on the bandwagon, I guess it's another way of differentiating ourselves. We're using Support San Diego, so customers can say, yeah, this is a local vendor that we're supporting, and it's a great thing to do to help these small artisans grow their business. The standard for being on the shelf at Jimbo's really, again, has to deal with primarily organics. A lot of companies, when they present products to us, because they want to get into Jimbo's, they will change their ingredients. They will go to the non-GMO project. But we've changed companies' philosophy around food because they say, well, we want to get into Jimbo's, and if we get into Jimbo's, that may help us get into other stores. So one by one, if necessary, create an environment where people want to put more organic ingredients, more non-GMO ingredients, and hopefully that will slowly change the food supply. Some stores will say, they carry organics, and you could see it on the produce, but then when you go to the deli, it's mostly conventional. What I think makes our food service different than most other ones, first of all, number one is the quality of the ingredients, which is virtually all organic. We probably make about 98% of our products, from the bakery to our cold case to our flavors to go to our hot foods, is made from scratch. We're very proud of it. It's really a labor of love. It's something that we really pride ourselves with. We believe that we control the quality of the foods better that way. We know by making it from scratch that the highest quality ingredients are going into those products. And so it really sends a positive message to our customers. Being a vegan, talking about meats and seafood is perfect for me, because it's not about what I eat, it's about what's best for our customers. For the longest time, we've held really high standards. It's about really providing the highest quality organic and natural foods in all areas. I think that the industry has gotten pretty sophisticated, having options, especially products that are healthy, sometimes cutting edge, going from regular milk to rice milk to almond milk to raw food options. We kind of cover the gamut. If we believe it has a health component to it, we will bring it in, and basically our customers decide. Since 1999, we have saved over 4.5 million bags. We were, I think, the first store in San Diego to eliminate plastic bags by creating a positive reinforcement to bring in a recyclable bag and saying, hey, listen, we'll give you a wooden nickel and you can contribute to one of the four, every quarter we put 4 new charities that you can contribute to. I think that our customers not only felt good, but they were donating to a cause that they can choose. Through the years, we've received numerous awards, numerous accolades: Store of the Year, a Socially Responsible Company, a LEED Award. It really is a reflection on everybody who's worked at Jimbo's. I think one of the best things that we as a company did was help found the Infra organization. It not only helped shape the industry, but it helped create some of the standards for the industry. We were proud to help get that started up and running. There's so many ways to measure success, and to me, it's not about the money. It's not about whether we're high profile or not. It's, did you impact somebody in a positive way? And I'd like to think that the people I've worked with, be it the employees, be it the suppliers, be it the customers, that it's been a positive relationship that we've had. And in that vein, that's probably what I'm really proud of. Access to organic foods, natural foods, is there for all consumers. We've had a head start, and hopefully we can maintain that advantage and keep on the cutting edge. And I think there's a lot more for us to do, and I think with the Jimbo's culture and the standards that we set, I think we'll always be one step ahead of so many of the competition. So I'm pretty optimistic about our future. I remember when I opened my first store in 1984, I said I couldn't wait for the day that every market on every street in every town in every city would carry natural and organic foods. And quite frankly, that time has come.